Alrighty, folks. Let's get after some Slay the Spire and chill. See if I can get my mic to a decent setting here. It's not the best, but let me get us set up on the YouTube side of things. I'm debating, I'd like to finish the Ironclad. I would obviously like to finish the Ironclad. I've got Ascension 20 unlocked. I have not won an Ascension 20 run. So that would be quite nice to do. But I'm also trying to get Watcher up to 20 because it's the only one I have not got to 20. So let's just go for some I'd like to eventually get my Ironclad 20 run. I don't know if we'll get it today, but I'll make some attempts about that. We have a potential snipe path, but it's dodging 3 question marks. Either way. Dodging 3 question marks on the right or up the middle. But I think it's still probably worth a try, because even if we don't dodge it, we'll be strong, pretty strong getting to the elite. I like the right path because there's a rest question mark immediately after it. Thunderclap's nice for burning all of the immunes in certain group fights. Cleave is just like kind of really strong early like this. Ooh, transform a strike. Clothesline's not great. Clothesline's not great. Miss Goonie. Miss Goonie is here. I'm not a big fan of this, but sometimes it helps against status fights. Okay, really? Ma'am. Flex is not great for us here. None of these are great. Twin Strikes is okay. Miss Goonie is just all over the place. Probably card remove strike here. Probably card remove a strike, so we do have Twin Strike. We've got a lot of strike pluses already. First pull, we get coin. That's insane. And we get the successful snipe. That's crazy. Successful snipe and we get coin. What a start. Ink Bottle's not bad either. Unless we go against Time Wizards, which we probably will. Reckless Charge is very good for setup, but Armaments helps us a lot right now because we just immediately smith it. Like to take some smaller fights here if I can, and just get some owl value. perfect draw. It's not the worst fight it could have been, but it's not great. Fire breathing not bad. Anti-status against slime boss is kind of a must-have, right? No waffle. Tiny chest is actually pretty funny in combination with bracelet, because I can't find enemies in question mark rooms, but also every fourth question mark room is guaranteed a treasure. Kind of a funny synergy, and we have plenty of gold, so we might as well take it this early. Master of Strategy helps us get online if we needed to get anything online. I guess it helps with armaments. Card remove a strike, almost certainly. Dark Embrace on sale, though, is also kind of good. Rampage is actually kind of good. Let's take that because it's just kind of crazy setup. We don't have anything big to set up now, but we could in the future. Debating still also taking Rampage here. I think we do. I'm a big fan of Rampage. Rest because we're going into Slime Boss. We also have this elixir, which will be nice. See if we can get a big, damn, really wanted armaments there. We still don't find it. It's okay. He needs to be weak next turn. He's gonna slap me. Yeah, 28 while weakened. Yeah, see, we'll go ahead and elixir this because he's going to put more in our hand anyway. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the best value we're going to get right there. And then now we should draw into them consistently enough. God, they both attack first turn. Is all that necessary? I mean... Not the best split, but not the worst. Yeah, fire breathing just wins that fight against it. The potion came in clutch too, gave us just that little extra edge that we needed. I mean, none of these are like super jump off the page except for Impervious, just constant value. I mean, Empty Cage is quite nice here. Go ahead and thin down the strikes. One of my favorite boss relics to get. We have to pass through all these question mark rooms. Like, that's always our best path with our relic setup. Try to take minimal damage, but these guys hit hard. Say at least get Armaments Plus up on some cards. Then he's going to go for the shield. We're going to leave him. We're just going to try to get the front one here. Yeah. Unfort, but because we probably will hit a shop in one of these question marks, but yeah, none of these are that exciting. Body Slam's not bad, to be fair, because it'll be Body Slam Plus by the time Armaments upgrades it. And, you know, it's decent value most of the time. Remove a card or upgrade all. Ooh. Okay, I don't really need to upgrade all defense. I could actually remove a defend here. I feel like, because I have an Armaments. Well, yeah, I have an Armaments and I have a Shrug It Off. I could probably just remove a defend. Chest, Captain's Wheel, and that counts as a counter towards our tiny chest anyway. So we get a chest out of the question mark room, but we also get a counter. Ritual Dagger's pretty good. Ritual Dagger is actually pretty good. Let's take it. And then boom, Tiny Chest procs. Boss rest a elite rest elite or rest elite. Yeah, I don't think I want to take two elites back to back. I don't have any elite synergy. What is this upgraded? Ooh, okay. We'll see if we can get some procs off of that. We also have a Blessing of the Forge potion. I'd rather just take him out because he's going to put shields. He's still got a shield from the big guy. I guess we'll just go ahead and get that out of the hand. Get Captain's Wheel, which is nice for Body Slam here. 18 damage on the dot. That's also on the dot for the kill. Not bad. We're not really getting damage out yet, though. And we don't have a lot of setup to really go. I mean, I'd like to save that, I guess, if I can, but... Hopefully Cleave comes around. That's why we try to hit him right there. Oh, we're weakened though. Yeah, it does, but it only does 8. 13 is just enough. We're still just gonna get popped here anyway. Yeah, Just don't have like the damage output. Have decent block there, but not the damage output. Had a really weird build going. Almost worked out. Do have late shop options. $14 max health is quite nice. I think we can make that work. If we go the left path. Body Slam early is nice to build around. It's consistent value, but Infernal Blade Plus also is pretty decent. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Reckless is also really nice. We want left path here. We're going to go full up left side. Not bad. Not bad. Get a strike removed early. Got a Reckless and a Body Slam already. Shrug it off, pretty nice. For what we're doing in Flames, pretty nice too, but good grief, 18 off the first turn, brother, with 2 slimes attached is brutal. 18 with 2 slimes attached first turn, man, that's crazy talk. Hard to turn down Impervious, don't really need to rest. Upgrade Body Slam. Perma value. Perma value. Yeah, this is still going to be a rough path because we're going to have to take this elite, which means we may have to rest. Yeah, probably have to rest after this one. Like to save my thorns, but I don't think I beat him in the damage race here very easily. Yeah, not if he first turn. Yeah, he first turn vulnerable is usually the worst case scenario. Can't kill, but I can Impervious. set up a kill next turn, and he goes for the 14 non-vulnerable, so that's ideal. Yeah, tough fight. Iron Wave's pretty good. Thunderclap's pretty good. Rampage for scaling right now is better than any scaling that we have, though. Nice. Good thing we saved the potion. Nice. This is an extremely rough fight. I do not know. It's pretty unlikely we can beat this guy. It's pretty unlikely that we beat this guy. Maybe with thorns, it'll be really close here. Oh yeah, impervious on a body slam turn is really nice. Non-vulnerable though, but still. There we go, pin nib. Yeah, pin nib's gonna come in clutch too. Yeah, pin nib comes in clutch, thorns comes in clutch, makes it a much easier fight than we should have had. Immolate. Or disarm. I don't have any synergy for Immolate right now. But disarm's always good. Finally make it to the shop. Still not made enough money to buy anything relics wise. Card remove a strike isn't bad. Metallicize isn't bad. I'm a big fan of Metallicize, so we will take it. Single thief here. It's kind of odd to see. Second Metallicize is quite nice when you're stacking them like that. That's a pretty rough fight for us, actually. Pin nib coming in clutch on the first turn. Save impervious just in case. Not that I think I'll need it, but free play next turn. Next time it's up. Dex pot's not bad. Cleave would have been nice before that fight, but Anger's not too bad either. But I think at least one cleave is kind of necessary in most decks. Opening up to Hex, might as well Smith. Might as well Smith Disarm against Hex or Rampage. Rampage probably helps me outpace him better. Disarm would be really nice. We have Dex Pot. I'll just pop Dex Pot. Definitely should have Bash approach there. What a fortunate draw. Oh, Impervious. Double metallicize, get our disarm off. Ooh. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let him cook. Now we don't have anti-status, so that's obviously going to become a problem here. But hey, the Spire, what's going on, Manny? What is going on? We are trying to get that Ascension 20 Ironclad run. It's very elusive. We're off to a good start this time around. Yep, just puts burns on me. All good. Nice, nice. Alright, there's Jug. There's Jug, which we never really mind Jug. Jug's pretty nice. There's Reaper as well, which we really don't mind here, but either way, we have too many strikes. But Jug's, I mean, it's decent value. It's not incredible. Astrolabe could go hard here. The amount of runs that I've had, though, I'm telling you, and you guys have probably seen some of them, the amount of runs I've had where Astrolabe cooks me has been very unfortunate, but we don't have an upgraded armament, so triple strike transform upgrade is really good value here. We get double tap plus, not too bad, spot weakness pretty decent, and thunderclap plus very good. Thunderclap plus, I mean, talk about a strike plus, that's a strike plus plus right there. That's a really good. Spot weakness isn't bad. Second form of scaling, it'll be all that we need. And then double tap's actually really good for rampage. We really need some iron waves or something to get good value out of that, probably. If we get some iron waves, that could be super good value. I like the rest into elite that we have options of. On the left, it looks like we pick up an extra rest, though. Ooh, multiple extra rests, which we could just use to upgrade cards. We will get stuck into a buffed elite, though. No energy boss relic. Yeah, it'd be nice to have 4 for sure, but I mean, we're running reckless charge body slam, so we're not really running that heavy on costs right now. We'll probably sort it out here soon, I hope. Yeah, we can take, man, that elite before the shop, the elite that's sandwiched between 2 shops right there is kind of a tough spot. Because we don't get into a rest since after this first elite right here. I think we pretty much still have to take that path, though. We'll take the question marks, though. It's a rough path, I'm not going to lie to you. That's a rough path. We're going to take damage this fight, too. Pretty bad. Yeah, that's where not having the energy relic definitely hurts. Yeah, paid like most of our health bar just to take that fight. Another metallicize. Battle Trance is much better for us, but a third metallicize is comical. Keeps a lot of damage off of us too, but Battle Trance, we often don't actually have enough mana right now to play everything, although Battle Trance is a much better card. I do agree. Massive hit, 19 unblocked first turn. Play Juggernaut another rotation. This man's gonna kill me. I'll just take the full block over Juggernaut. Oh, double tap would have been nice to draw first. Yeah, just taking mad damage. There's our armaments. But seeing red helps better solve the problem that we're currently having. Ritual Dagger didn't pan out for me last time. We'll just take the gold. Apparitions when I'm this low health is kind of worth it. Kind of worth it now. When I'm this low health. It just kind of helps me like start the setup. But then like turns like this, it's just a waste. But that's pretty infrequent. Turns like this, boom, look how much damage I just avoided. Crazy. While we're getting set up, we should have our last... what? It's at the... what did I... oh, I missed a metallicized. Dang. Okay, that one's on me. I did not realize I missed one of them. Oh, I should have double tapped on that. She healed this turn? Dang. That is rough. We will see red and see. Oh, just not quite enough. Wow. Not quite enough. Didn't get the lucky roll either. Cooks me unless upgraded. It's usually quite good for me. It kept me in that fight longer than I deserve to be. That's a very tough fight. And unfortunate that we drew it. Really didn't have any huge synergy going in the deck. Just had multiple metallicizes, and I couldn't get them all up there. I think lose all gold transform to is quite nice. For 2 strikes, a whirlwind is very good, and a metallicize is very good. Late shop in middle. Multiple rest down left path, a bunch of question marks as well. Another whirlwind. Wow, okay. We're looking Chemical X. We're looking Chemical X 100%. Chemical X, it could go insane here. Gotta take a hit this turn. To guarantee the kill, disarm. Not bad. Remove. Quite nice. Ooh. Yeah, that is good. That is a good point, Flex. That's a good point, Flex. Chemical X. I would love if I could have enough for Chemical X. Hit that last shot there before the elite get Chemical X. It's over. Like it's completely over. With 2 whirlwinds, that's like all the damage I need. Dark Embrace is decent anti-status, not the best. Thunderclap is pretty good. It's okay. I don't know. I think Dark Embrace is one of the best cards in the game. I'll take it just in case. Wow. Oh, I forgot. Whirlwind procs all at once. Oh, Whirlwind procs all at once. So their shields wouldn't have popped, so I could have just killed them all their first turn and not took damage. It's unfortunate. Seeing red. True grit, though. Seeing red, I think I like better. Just because it can get us Dark Embrace, or it can get us something else. But if I don't draw it at the same time, then it's rough. Elite here, I guess. Have a power pot. Demon form. Perfect. Nice. Shout out Power Pot. Made the fight easy. Now probably a True Grit is not bad. We are going to go ahead and upgrade it this turn, though. Or else it'll be very hard to get value with. And now it's pretty smooth sailing here. We can go ahead and upgrade Dark Embrace or Disarm. Or even Metallicize. I think Disarm is better. Dark Embrace, we don't have a bunch of mana synergy, so Dark Embrace for cheaper is nice. Now we want to hit the shop, but we're not going to have enough for Chemical X, which means we should dodge the shop. Yeah, you can artifact the, yeah, like the flex. You can like artifact flex and stuff like that. Oh yeah, for sure, Manny. That's pro strats. Manny's got the pro strats, or other debuff cards, like you said. There's a multiple for sure that you can get good value with. We get thorns as well. That is something we could play around, rather than. Oh, I should have deepened first. It's something we could play around rather than the direction we were gonna go. Here's our anti-status. That's probably worth just taking as an anti-status card. Definitely should have played that first. That one is on me. But we got a couple slimes in the deck, so we're straight. $15 to both of them. That's really unfortunate, as they both have 16 health. Could hit one of them. We could just defend. Let them take thorns. Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to take a good bit. There's flex for us, which is pretty nice. 0 cost. I mean, it goes great with Whirlwind, obviously. Probably should have at least one in the deck. Might be difficult to run more than one, but... Oh, I had an extra... Man. He's vulnerable here. 10 times 3. 30. Take 20. And then seeing red Whirlwind. Not going bad. Burning Pact. We have Fire Breathing for anti-status. We do have True Grit already upgraded, so... Not too excited about any of these. Anger. It's not that exciting. But we do have a flex. Sometimes it's nice to have an anger in the deck. Going against Guardian. Disarm plus is pretty good against Guardian, I feel like. He does a fair amount of multi-attacks. The fight can be long. Wow. Cleaned out the, cleaned out the deck pretty well there, except for the Ascender's Bane. Kind of cleaned everything out there quite well. Yeah, disarm. Yeah, I think the disarm. The disarm was a good play. Yeah, now he's going for only 2x4. Yeah, disarm definitely cooks this guy. Disarm was 100% the play. Yeah, Thorn combo is also quite nice. Thorn on Ironclad always is nice. I mean, you know that. I don't want to hit this guy a bunch of times here, because I have 19 health. Oh, I drew Whirlwind. I forgot that I already had it up. That's all good, though. barely squeaking through. Not a long list of relics that we're working with here. We ended up not using, or we ended up using the Dex potion, and I think we got decent value. Limit Break is nice for Flex. If we had Flex Plus, it would be much nicer. I think it is a cheaper form of getting Demon Form for us. If we combo this with like an Inflame, we'll be off to the races. Could give us decent scaling with Whirlwind. Ooh. Not giving me much options to work with there. Alright, early shop because we could hit Chemical X. And if we hit Chemical X, it's GG. If we don't hit Chemical X, we need to save enough money to get Chemical X at the second shop. If it's there, we hit a rest into an elite. That's perfect. Hell yes, Manny. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you. We will catch you. This is a really nice flex seeing Red Whirlwind play. Another seeing red. Yeah, 7 times 8. Yeah. Nice chunk of damage on him. No limit break flex, unfortunately. Still get him though. There is an Iron Wave, which we were kind of lacking last fight, or last time around. But I think any of those kind of dilute the deck. Chemical X, show me Chemical X, show me Chemical X. Chemical X, baby, there it is. Whoo! Alright, alright. Alright, everybody stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Everybody's please. Everybody please stay calm. Please. We need to upgrade these whirlwinds immediately. We unfortunately do not have enough gold to card remove here. We could purchase Pommel, but I think we need to just save the money and card remove at the upcoming shop. Alright, everybody needs to stay calm right now. Nobody panic, please. Stop panicking. Everybody, please. Please stay calm. Avocado just cooks me. Disarm would have been really nice to play there. I can't believe that Whirlwind's just sitting at the bottom. He's already vulnerable. Oof. Dang, not quite enough. Alright, another seeing red. Or a rage. Rage is quite good, I think. Having an alternative form of block is going to be pretty valuable for us here. Ooh, birds fight. This is not great. But Whirlwind should cook them. If we can... Okay, it's not bad. I mean, Thorns helps a little. Okay, they're seeing red whirlwind. Yeah. That'll do it, huh? Shrug it off. Pretty nice to have at this point. We have no good block cards, we just have rage. We do have true grit. But shrug it off's pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. Potions that may come in handy for this elite fight. Smith Limit Break or Smith the Whirlwinds. Yeah. We need both of these whirlwinds smithed pretty soon. Fire breathing is I don't want to play it again. And then we'll try to vulnerable the back guy because we need to play whirlwind and kill him before he webs. This will do 8. To him it'll do more. But I still need 3 to kill. I think I need 3 to kill. Yeah. And it only kills him. Okay. That worked out decent. Slubs take a hit. But they're also just low, so. Art of War probably will not get value from. I cannot imagine I'm going to get value from that. A second fire breathing is not necessary. Entrench is not necessary. Pommel is very good. Pommel is pretty good for us here. Have enough to card remove. That's really our best move, certainly. Second flex is nice, though. Take these question marks, probably, into the rest elite. Oh. That's such a rough fight, man. That's such a rough fight. It was decent damage. Chemical X Whirlwind is going absolutely bonkers. Ooh. We can use that in a fight, but we will be using that immediately. Thunderclap Plus, vulnerable on top of Whirlwind is nice. We could also get rid of Bash if we can find more card draw. I don't mind Thunderclap Plus at all. Much better than a Strike. Unseizing Top we will not see value from. Rest and take this elite. Oh yeah, not a bad elite, not a bad elite at all to get. Not a bad elite at all to get, a very good elite to get. Still gonna pay. Still gonna have to pay a good bit of health. Take it. God, 8x3 immediately, and they put up big shields, dude. That is crazy talk, man. Oh, that's ridiculous. So ridiculous, man. And then I get Captain's Wheel on a turn where it just doesn't matter in the slightest. Okay, summons, which is great. This is literally just Whirlwind. Let's send forward. $18 times 3, I just lose. Yeah. 18 times 3, I just lose. I just, like, I could have probably got better draws and won that fight. But, the Captain's Wheel gave me 18 armor on a turn I didn't take damage. And the first 2 turns I just got absolutely fried. God, that's unfortunate. Alright, let me fill up the water here. Man, that was a crazy run. Chemical Axe. That was the ideal. Was the ideal Chemical X run, man. I almost had all the pieces. We were ready to cook. We had some strength synergy building. Yeah, it was close, man. That was close. Not again. I like uppercut. Shrug it off on sale. Blind though. Blind is really good. Yeah, at least it's a bash plus. Another whirlwind. Bloodletting's not bad. I think we like bloodletting here. Nice. Toxic Egg, pretty good to get early. Because that's an offering plus on a double rare. Look at that. Double rare is crazy. An offering plus. I think we take this elite. I think we take this elite into rest. T-set as well. Okay. Now it would be nice if we had a... Oh, damn it. I misclicked. I misclicked and we hit the shop. A True Grip, already being a True Grip plus and on sale is unbelievable. And I feel like just a must buy. And then card remove strike. Well, we can take this elite into 3 question marks, I guess. Nice. Dealt with him pretty easy. Ooh. Ashes on Ironclad is insane. Ashes on Ironclad is insane. We can definitely get value out of that. We didn't even apply weak to him. We probably should have. I like block potion over weak, I think. Burning. It's not bad. Card draw. Exhaust energy with ashes. Another shop. We really don't get that much out of dual wield. Another True Grit Plus could go kind of hard, but then it's probably borderlining too many. Oh, I was going to do 12 anyway. It was going to do 12 anyway, what a waste. I'm fine without Thunderclap. I have Bash Plus. I'm fine without a Headbutt. How many shops are we going to hit? I don't have money to spend at them. Hitting all these shops with no money to spend at it. Don't even have enough for Bandage Up Plus. Unfort. We're not resting into Hex. We're smithing. Smithing either Bloodletting or Uppercut. Blind would really help for the start of Act 2. Which I think is where we need to go ahead and look. We have 12 block for the turn 2 damage hit. Which he ends up only doing 2 by 6, which is quite nice. It's good damage. I can't bloodletting too many times this fight, or I'm gonna have a problem. You know what I mean? Plenty of vulnerable on him. potion there. Now it's going to be a matter of, can I block potion? Wow. Whew. Cutting close, still had explosive pot, but another offering plus. Cut into our health pretty big, but transform and upgrade 3 strikes, just see what we get. It's either run defining or we're cooked. I don't mind keeping a strike plus around. Battle Trance Plus is very good. Perfected Strikes is tragically bad, and Demon Form we probably actually will be able to play. But we are taking a lot of health damage from our own cards at this point. Rupture would probably be better. Rest into an elite into a late shop on right, or double rest up a very relaxing mid path. I think we'll maybe try to take that. That really hurts having the weakened or frail on us. Puts us in a rough spot because he's already weakened and it's still 5 times 2. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I just cooked myself with that one. I just cooked myself with the full hand with that one. Fuck me, that's rough. And it's when it's back, it's not, doesn't cost 0. Yeah, kind of cooked here. We're back in strength range at least. I think I will be needing bloodletting again. Let's fight. Infernal Blade Plus is not bad. Good tempo type card. Alright, we have Whirlwind. We should beat these guys. We also have Explosive Pot. Just enough for the first one. Whirlwind should be enough to kill, yeah. And then we can just save the health here. Flame Barrier, man, is pretty good. Flame Barrier is pretty good. We have a fair amount of energy combos, so... Oh, what a tough fight to get, man. What a tough fight to get. Demon Form on the first turn helps. Go ahead and True Grit the Perfected Strikes. We don't want to play that ever. Immolate here is kind of crazy. 0 cost Immolate. We also have a Whirlwind. Yeah. They just are cooked, just like that. Blood for blood. Do we have decent card draw? Not really. We have Shrug It Off. Well, I have Battle Trance, yeah. Blood for blood helps in a lot of those tough fights. I can't lose all my gold here. I have to try to take this fight. He grabs first turn, which is -4 dex, which is very rough. We're going to be block potioning this turn. We're going to be true gritting as well. Wild Strikes is not bad. Definitely Flame Barrier. Wild Strikes. Bear is usually a pain. If we could take him out, that would be nice. Um, 16 kills. We kind of need to kill both. 13 kills. Alright, we get Red Mask, which is not bad at all. No Searing Blow for me, thank you, sir. We will have multiple sites to rest up here, which I quite like. A Shrug It Off plus is enticing. A Dahlia's Mirror, a War Paint. What will War Paint hit? War Paint will hit Bloodletting and Shrug It Off. Or it'll hit Defends. It'll probably hit 2 Defends, right? Master of Strategy Plus is also funny. Shrug It Off Plus guaranteed is nice. Card remove. What would we card remove at this point? Perfected Strikes. Card remove Perfected Strikes is pretty nice. Because we don't always draw it when we draw True Grit or whatever. Still have enough to mirror. If we wanted to mirror Offering Plus and have a third. If we wanted to mirror Battle Trance, if we wanted to mirror Infernal Blade, that could also give us good tempo. Shrug It Off Plus is very nice. Let's mirror something. Let's mirror Infernal Blade probably. Because in the shorter hallway fights, that helps us more to hit. Snecko. Snecko could cook us here. Free bludgeon. Free cleave. Decent first turn. Decent second turn. Wow. Yeah, really easy Snecko fight, as it turns out. Another True Grit Plus could be nice. A Warcry Plus could be decent. Warcry Plus helps our card draw in the first rotation, which I quite like. Get through the first rotation quick. Go ahead and re-rest here. Paper Frog is really good with Bash Plus. Uppercut Plus would be quite nice to have as well. I'm now not liking the double Whirlwind. Ceramic Fish is pretty bad. I think I just Whirlwind. I mean, I could go for a longer combo with Battle Trance, Skill Pot. But I think we just Whirlwind, take him down. Actually, you know what? Let's go for it here. Wouldn't mind getting rid of the strike. I don't think we really need it. I don't think we'll need Blood for Blood either, but I'll leave it. Demon form or just nah? I just get her to 8 health. All those exhaust and kill anyway. Yeah. Another Warcry Plus. Hey man, we can cycle the first round of the deck really fast. I like that. Take a little bit of hit here, but make our Blood for Blood 1 cost. Free uppercut. 1 cost Blood for Blood. Strike kills. Defend. Should have true gridded, but that's fine. Look how fast we get through the deck with double Warcry, man. That's crazy. Double Warcry feels crazy. Rage Plus. Not great. Not bad, not great. It is a Rage Plus at least. Flex Pot. Snecko is back? Why is Snecko back? Didn't we just fight Snecko? How in the world is he back? I'm not going to want to play Bloodletting this fight against Snecko because, I mean, he's going to make it cost ineffective. Yeah, dealing with Snecko pretty well. We have whirlwinds and stuff as well, so it's not too bad. Ashes just go crazy, man. Gamblers, I don't mind missing out on. Another True Grit Plus is kind of tempting, but it's like, what kind of infinite do we want to get down to? Just spamming blood for blood? Like, spamming, like, playing Rage blood for blood every turn? Shit, actually it doesn't sound that bad. I don't mind cleave. At least not this turn. I mean, what are we? I mean, am I exhausting a defend? We're gonna run out of stuff to exhaust eventually. I mean, we'll have a cleave and a thunderclap probably to exhaust, a bloodletting to exhaust. I don't think I need 2 whirlwinds. I don't think I need the strike at all. Actually, I don't think I need as many defends as I have. We'll keep most of the defense around, but it's a decent first turn for sure. Rage. It may have been a better turn just to flex Whirlwind play early, but can't get rid of Bash. Okay, I'm going to strength range. There's the cleave. Yep. Now Demon Form's caught up, and then the Frog. Paper Frog plus Demon Form. Vulnerable. Keeping weak on him very effectively as well. May have had, actually, yeah, definitely had lethal that turn. Not gonna need bloodletting. There we go. Duplicate potions, quite nice. We could duplicate demon form. Reaper, good. We need something to get some health back, man. I'm paying way too much health in these fights. We don't mind it too much for Red Skull, but oh well, there's something to get our health back. Black Blood, we can trade a lot of health in every fight with Black Blood Reaper. Or we could take Calling Bell and take the chance. There's a lot of stuff we could get from Calling Bell that would be good. Heart of War, not so much. Gremlin Horn, decent. And Lizard Tail, quite good. Alright. It's not going to be smooth sailing here, but we have a decent deck going. Rest into an elite towards the end on the left side. Pressed into Elite on the right as well. We will hit an extra one, but we won't be able to catch the shop. Some pretty rough paths here. For being honest, we may end up just dodging some elites. That's not ideal, but maybe there's a chance we have a deck that could get to. Now, Curse the Bell does remove it. It does remove it. Wow. So yeah, that'll be no problem for us. Cannot be removed from the deck, but can be exhausted. Demon form, which we really should play. We need... wow. Wow, that's so rough. He's still going to scale faster than us, is the problem. $14 times 6 sounds like a lot of damage to me. Strength pot even worth it over block pot? Like, certainly not. Disarm plus? Whew. We're needing something like that. We need something to keep the damage off of us. Reaper. Don't have any strength to back it. Why did I not remove Bell? Still gotta take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. I'm not going to be playing Demon Form this fight. He's regrowing, we should be able to get him here. Yeah, he goes down, we get an extra draw. Alright, it'd take a lot of damage, but we're close where we were down here at Red Skull, so it's what it is. Shrug it off. Another disarm though. Double disarm shuts down a lot of fights. Waffle. We go out of Red Skull, which is unfortunate. Lantern may actually just be the better play. Armaments Plus. It's pretty good just to play and tighten up some of these other cards that aren't upgraded, like Reaper, Blood for Blood. I think that's probably worth the play. Lantern or card remove. At this point, we really don't need to card remove. We have True Grit. That's been True Grit and Burning Pact, which are doing plenty for us. I think Lantern is kind of a better play than Waffle here. Maintains our Red Skull. We're probably dodging elites though, because unless we're just not hitting that second shop. I guess maybe we're not hitting the second shop. Let's take Waffle. I'm a big fan of it. Dark Shackles Plus is good for some boss fights too, but I draw it at the right time. Madness makes taking Waffle very, very worth it. And since we have Egg, guess what? they become Madness Pluses automatically. That is incredible. That is incredible. Shout out Egg for whenever you add a skill to your deck, upgrade it. That is unbelievable value. See if I can get vulnerable. I don't need 2 whirlwinds this fight by any means. There's vulnerable. He's already got vulnerable on him. We could just Reaper now. We want to put back Bash for next turn. Maybe Flame Barrier for next turn in case he attacks. What a big first turn. Oh yeah. Madness Demon form. Still take a hit here. Get a disarm. Okay, getting some value here out of the rarely valuable and ironclad Art of War. Nice. Pretty tough fight. Glad we're able to get through it. Not too bad there. Metallicize. Metallicize is kind of a why not type card for us at this point. Might keep some damage off of us, but for the most part, double offering plus our goal is to end hallway fights really quick, and then in boss fights, blood for blood, demon form blood for blood spam off of card draw with a double disarm stall. So I think Metallicize is kind of a why not type card. Anything I need to smith? I mean, I have armament, so I'm probably not smithing, like, for the most part here. We could take this elite over going to another shop. Ooh. Okay. We get an offering at least early. Getting blind. Next card is played twice. We could double play Demon Form, try to get this fight over with. Okay, that did not pan out great. Did not pan out great, but we got decent value. We need Whirlwind to slap right now. Well, Madness is nice here. Yeah, the goal is just have these massive turns. We're not going to be able to have those against bosses is the problem, so we're going to have to have a little bit different setup. But having those massive turns kind of puts us where we want to be for these hallway fights, and in elites included. Another armaments plus is probably not necessary, but if we can card remove, we can card remove. Ooh, yes sir. Yes sir, I will take a rare relic. Do we want True Grit to be free? Yeah, we want True Grit. We want True Grit to be free. And do we care about Whirlwind? Leave it. We'll leave it for now. No True Grit. I was really trying to dig for a True Grit there, but couldn't find it. Just play this to get it out of the hand. Yeah, double disarm. Quite nice. Look at that. His damage is just completely shut down now. There's the True Grit into the bell. That's what we were looking for. Is it -6 strength? It's pretty brutal. Rare relic, folks. What can we find? Magic Flower. Wow. Quite good for us. We do have Reaper. We do have, obviously, Starter Relic. A Feel No Pain, folks. That could be a good solution to our lack of block. I quite like that, although a Battle Trance Plus really don't need. Voodoo's very good since we have Bell, which most fights we will be removing with True Grit. This is a really good run. This is a really good run. Okay. I really don't like this fight. You gotta be really careful this fight. Okay, that's not bad. We want to get him off of that one. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Gotta take a big hit here. There's no way around it. When you've got double disarm plus on somebody, it really shuts down their damage. Plus blind, I mean, look at that, takes it to 2 times 3 damage. use Carnage here, but I would like to definitely True Grit Bell out. Okay, we want to combo him. Okay, in a turn where he's doing that, we want to be able to get him. What is this? 33. Yeah, demon form. Boom, bunch of extra healing due to flower. There's Inflame. Not bad, but is it really like overbloating the deck at this point? Like, yes, there's a chance we play it for free. 2 powers not really worth that much if we're trying to play demon form for free, especially demon form plus. We hit a shop with medkit, which could be decent because, well, we really don't need it. Bandage up is pretty funny because we have flower, so it would heal us for 9, which is pretty crazy. While dealing 3 damage from ashes, like, that's a pretty valuable 0-cost card. Card remove or potion. Going into the boss, probably want a second potion. What do we card? We really don't need to card remove anything. Regen pot, potentially for magic flower, heal combo. Don't need a smith because armaments, and pretty much everything's been getting upgraded anyway. From egg, another demon form. Another demon form could be interesting. If we get 1 off, though, we're pretty much winning. If we get 2 off, it's really unnecessary. We could manipulate it most of the time to probably play with Madness. Let's go for it. Oh, it's a potential win condition for sure. It's a lot of spike damage and stuff that I don't like. I don't want to play demon form here, man. We should get Art of War energy next turn, yeah. Get the free demon form. They're both going to explode here, though, which is going to do hella damage to me, but we still have a Reaper, which is unfort because we need to put up a lot of block to get use out of it. Um, 11 and 9. Need more block. Okay, good healing. And then we could hit him now, take 11. Okay, that's probably fine. We still have bandage up here if we want to wait for it. I don't think we'll be able to now because days will exhaust. That's fine. I mean, we're at 76. I mean, look at that. We took so much damage in that fight and popped right back up. Another Field of Pain. Woo. This fight's going to be tough because the bird cooks us with all these powers. But... Ooh. yeah, dang it. Dang it, I messed that up. Okay, I did mess that up, but... Hmm. Alright. Man, I mean, coming out of there with just full health, dude. Coming out of every fight full health. Another flame barrier? I mean, worst case scenario, I discard it with a True Grit, like I did that fight. Best case scenario, I needed to block. Might as well Smith because we were gaining almost no health. The other Shrug It Off or the Uppercut? I mean, what do we really even care to have Smithed? Guess the other Demon Form if we draw it early. We gotta go 2 boss fights here back to back. We gotta keep that in mind. The first one, though, is gonna be pretty tough. Well, we will have T set at least. See if we can have a really good turn. All of our power cards are kind of gonna cook us, and we have a pretty bad turn to start here. A quite bad turn to start. So I don't care for Strike to be free. Wow, that's a terrible first turn. It's a terrible first turn. We get it. We find no card draw. Okay, I don't care for Fiendfire. Could be decent here, but... Put up decent block. Demon Form, not super playable here. I'm about to take a huge hit. Especially if I don't put Weakened on him. I gotta get these birds out of here, man. They're cooking me. Okay, there's the madness that we need. We don't want it on Reaper. Oh, it doesn't hit Demon Form. Save Bandage up because we're going to heal anyway. Oh, should have feel no pain first. I don't have vulnerable on anybody. $18 block. Could just play Flame Barrier and call it a day since we have to take another fight immediately after this anyway. His second stage is going to be blasting us hard too. Should I save a disarm? Does he fully cleanses? So maybe we'll save it. Disarm. Oh shoot. I just cooked myself. I should have disarmed this turn. I just cooked myself, dude. Okay. Jeez, this is rough. He's healing so much. He's just healing a ridiculous amount. Time to hit bandage up, that's for sure. Probably need to go ahead and play offering, because this is getting rough. Play the second demon form, even though it's going to mean he does big damage to me. 15 times 4, dude. Holy man, come on. $11 times 4. Gosh, that's just ridiculous damage. Try to get some weakens on him. We're just not, like, he's healing 15 a turn, and it's kind of ridiculous. At this point, we have to probably play the second disarm. We just gotta block up, dude. I mean, this is... Let Demon Form try to scale us up. There's the 9 times 4 hit. Oh, we probably could have popped him there if we put Vulnerable on him. Yeah, damn, we had it. We had it there with Vulnerable on him. Lizard Tail procs. It's just a brutal fight. Brutal fight, no more Lizard Tail. Do have big demon form. Let's keep this damage off of me. Do some damage to him. If we can get vulnerable on him, that would be really nice. There's vulnerable. Bloodletting here, or it has to be strike because we have to play bloodletting. Damn. That did not pan out. $74 damage from this. 129. Alright, no Lizard Tail. No Lizard Tail, folks, but here we are. Alright. Donut Deco, we get Demon Form first turn. May not be the ideal play, but it's the play that we're taking. 12 times 2 off the bat. Puts us in strength boost. 15 times 2. God, these guys scale up so damn fast. Oh, dude, that's so much damage. I mean, do you realize that's just an absurd amount of damage? Times 2. Okay, we need... Okay. Wow, they have massive shields too. Oh, that's a bad draw. 15 times 2. Dude, we can't take this damage. This is ridiculous damage. This is ridiculous damage. We can't take it. I mean, we just lose here. Like, I mean... Yeah, 1 health, I mean, dang, dude, that's rough. I can't offering, I can't do anything. It's 1 health. I didn't draw into bandage yet. The deck was very big and inflated, but These guys just scale up unbelievably fast, dude. I mean, every turn you're getting hit for near 40 damage right at the beginning, man. Oh, what a close run. What a close run. The deck was so good. It was almost good enough. A couple unlucky draws there in the very, very last fight. And it just is not quite enough. Not quite enough to get it there. Dang. That's a rough one. That was so close, man. So close. Really tough elite spread on Act 1 here. And that's why we take Whirlwind. A little bit of health, but we get this fight over with quick. Battle Trance is just so good, man. Definitely one of my favorite cards. 150 gold here. For a doubt, I think is probably worth it. $26 damage is so steep for Golden Idol. Smith True Grit. Card remove Doubt. And I guess we should consider our other options first. Frozen Egg. Well, we have enough gold for it. Could be really good this early. And it is probably worth taking. Doubt does hurt us a good bit, but let's try the Frozen Egg run. We're right here at the beginning, so if it gets cooked, it gets cooked. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. That actually makes up for it right here, too, because we get, ooh, Orcish Ingot and Singing Bowl. Is quite nice. 5 max health. We can go straight into a rest site here. And either Smith, Whirlwind, or Rest. I wouldn't mind the Rest here early. And then I'm a big fan of the Mushrooms event. Because this relic is extremely good. The turnip, or whatever, is extremely good. Whirlwind and just take a huge hit. Block Potion, Whirlwind. And just take this massive hit and then take them out quick on the follow-up. Man, that Ashes run. Ashes was doing so much for us last run, it's crazy. Oh yeah, it's not the turnip, it's the odd mushroom, but it's vulnerable was less severe for you, which is very strong. And immediately paying off with the Frozen Egg, we can get Metallicize Plus or Evolve Plus. Evolve Plus is incredibly good at countering status cards. Will hurt us potentially in this upcoming fight, though. Pre-rest into this fight and then just Smith the second one. anything I can draw into anyway. Really lacking damage output here. Uppercut could help with that. Reckless could help with that. Yeah, Reckless. We already have Evolve. And we have Battle Trance, so definitely Reckless. Go ahead and upgrade it too. It's going to be our primary damage here. Heart of Iron is probably going to be just a play here. Pretty much certainly. Maybe get Whirlwind out of the deck too whenever we can. And of course Doubt, which is slowing us down right now. We will have True Grit to manage the burns. But it can only manage one a turn, and we don't draw it every turn, obviously, so... We really need to get that Doubt out of the deck, dude. It's cooking our damage output so bad. Yeah, it's just our damage output is fried because of it. We're cycling fast, so we're just perma weak. It's 6x6 hit here. Not much we can do. Our damage output is just fried until Doubt is True Gritted out. Like, it's just brutal. And then this is a bad fight to deal with that on because the burns. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just cooked because our damage output got shut down too bad. Yeah. Damage output got shut down, and we couldn't get it online through these burn stacks. There's True Grit Doubt. See, if we would have hit True Grit Doubt like first or second turn, our damage could have actually come online some, but never did. Never did. Never quite came online. A 12x2 hit. Died of burns. Yeah, that was just going to be a rough one, man. And that Doubt really cooked us. Looked like we were going to be able to find good value from the frozen egg, but didn't work out. Early shop for 250 gold. Is a sign me up, please, sir. Blood for Blood early is nice to build around and play around. Upgraded is even better. Boom! Membership card off the bat, folks. First shop off of a boosted gold run, and we get membership card. Is extremely nice. Horn Cleat is also attractive here. Miss Goonie is concerned about the Horn Cleat. It's okay. Card remove and Horn Cleat. or metallicize. Bludgeon also helps. Hand of greed actually. Hold on. Hold on, I'm seeing money signs. Hold on, I'm seeing money signs. Where's the next shop? Late left side if we want to take it, which we probably don't. That's double elite, no rest. Take metallicize early. Show me the money. I have a couple expensive cards in the deck. Berserk could be nice. I usually don't like playing around Berserk, but give it a try. Should have probably tried to Hand of Greed both of them because that was an easier fight to pull that off on. Ghostly is nice, doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. Full health going to this elite. Not great, he's going to put vulnerable on me anyway. But I also don't think I need the Berserk mana. Because Blood for Blood will always be free. Hand of Greed. Try to get a Hand of Greed proc on him too if we can. Oh, that's so rough. Blood for Blood and Hand of Greed. He's not vulnerable though. And Fort, because we probably don't want to wait for Hand of Greed to come back around. We can stall this turn though. Let's see if we at least get it this turn. We do not. Unfort. Ooh, Hand of Greed upgrade. Off of that, a cleave is pretty nice at this point. Need some area damage. Another shop with Prismatic. And Anchor, but Prismatic's my favorite relic in the game. That's going to be a must-take. I think we remove a strike. Potentially. Because if I have to like actually be attacking with Hand of Greed, that's not that bad. Okay, that's not great. We probably should take these question marks then. Should we take 4 question marks into an elite? If they're fight question marks like this one, that's kind of rough. Jeez, dude, what a bad draw. See, like, even if we have to be attacking with it as a normal attack, it's good damage. Show me greed, show me greed. Oh. We can find it. We're finding greed. Charge battery, escape plan. Escape plan's not bad. I think charge battery helps us. It's probably better than berserk for us. Dang, another fight is not what we wanted to see. Freehand agreed though. And then another hand agreed next time we draw it. Which we're going to block up and stall for. Skill pot's not bad. Finesse. Shuffle all your cards in your draw pile. Draw 4, man. Reboot is not bad. Reboot's definitely better than finesse. Another card shop. We could remove Berserk if we really wanted to. We don't have enough card draw to support it right now. We have Hexaghost, which Evolve could help us deal with. We can also evolve and card remove. I think maybe keeping Berserk and Charge Battery could be interesting. For like crazy, like an expensive, a very mana heavy deck. I should charge battery anyway. He's gonna wake up this turn, right? Regardless, so. Not bad block building. If we can get a bash this turn, that would be nice. We do not. Would rotate feed back around, but he's going to hit me hard. Cold snap. Cold snap could be funny. Crush joints, not really necessary. Cold snap could be funny. I mean, it's better than a strike. Leap, though. Leap is just good. I mean, leap's not bad. What if we don't? What if we smith into this? Smith. What do we smith? Italicize? Charge battery? Yeah, that charge battery berserk synergy now, just giving us tons of extra mana. Good tempo. Yeah, I mean just ridiculous amounts of extra mana. Six by 6. Whew. We got a lot of burns in the deck now. We may just be cooked. I mean, he's low, but you get a lot of burns in the deck. You have to have a decent draw, probably. That's not going to be the decent draw that we're really looking for, huh? Yeah. It was a good effort. It was a good effort. Did get Prism and benefited from it, but we never got to see the benefit of Matryoshkas, and then right after that we got 2 trash relics. So, like, started off super hot, and then 3, like, relics that don't help us at all for Act 1 to close it out, which if any of those 3 relics are something that helps us beat the boss there, then I think we're fine, and we're scaling. One cheese path that requires us to dodge 3 question marks, but if we do, we are rewarded handsomely, and if not, we can split to a rest site, so I don't mind that. Well, we've already missed the snipe, so that's unfortunate. Inflame's decent. Flame's not bad. Thunderclap. Shockwave. Shockwave can be decent, but it's costly, man. It's hard to play sometimes. All that for Dreamcatcher. I think we'll just rest into this elite because we got Dreamcatcher. Pommel. Okay, Knob's probably not the worst to see here. We can hit him with a weak here and probably burst him down pretty good. Plenty of vulnerable on him. There you go, Kunai. Not bad if we were doing like an anger deck. Reaper here is just generally kind of nice to have. We do have Inflame, which is helpful. Just take a free vulnerable turn there. Because we're going to take this hit anyway, but... Wow. That's unfortunate. Don't quite have enough mana to do everything we would like. Always like the Odd Mushroom. It's very good. Rage. Rage is pretty decent here. We're kind of leaning towards an anger deck. Good bit of money going into this shop. For an Abacus or a Marbles. Enlightenment's not great. Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace not bad. Dark Embrace and card remove. I mean, we don't really have anything great. Like, card remove a strike, Dark Embrace. Card remove strike, unless we're going to get Carnage. Which we really don't want Carnage. Shrug it off's good, but we would need to card remove a defend to really capitalize on it. Maybe it's just armaments. Like, maybe it's just armaments is actually the move. And then save the money. Maybe... yeah. Shrug it off. We probably won't save the money. Heal for 12 and then immediately take 6 is fine with me. Ghostly isn't incredible, to be honest with you, but yeah, I actually don't even think it's worth taking. I mean, it never dilutes your deck, so it is always kind of worth taking, but Smith Armaments here, obviously. Into this elite, or do we take an extra question mark room? Take the elite. Disarm's not going to get us any value. I'm going to try to upgrade Inflame if I so get the chance. Definitely should have played that before Reaper, but it's all good. Should try to block up some. Shockwave's good for burning their stuff. Oh, we draw Inflame at a bad time there. Oh, that's weird auto-targeting. Yeah, taking a lot more damage in this fight than we would like. We just got tons of dazed in the deck now. Deck's just all dazed now, yeah. Not a fight that'll usually ever kill you, but a fight that will drain your resources. Ironclad doesn't mind it so much, but Ironclad also has a lot of good tools to hard counter it. I just haven't got any of them. Alright, deck should be pretty fresh. Yeah, still a lot of dazed. Not quite very fresh, huh? Feather's not bad. And we do finally find the anger, which is really the only way this deck is gonna work. Is probably with anger. Really don't have anything going for us right now. Just in case we draw anger. Dang. A lot of damage coming out. We can't bash into it as well. Take him out, we still just take a huge hit. Not playing this one as well for sure. Haven't got a great combo to play around, but not playing it to its potential probably. We really don't get anything out of Dark Embrace right here. Most of the time it'll be a dead draw. We'll take it. We'll eventually play it right. Fire Breathing. Like Impervious there, but Fire Breathing helps our currently poor damage output. Get disarmed eventually. Shouldn't have a tough time with this boss. I don't think. Not with fire breathing. With fire breathing, I can't imagine we have a tough time with this one. Oh, I did have enough to play that strike. Anger's also nice, it helps thin out the deck some. So that when you do have a lot of burns, you also have a lot of angers. So it kind of thins each other out. A demon form would be incredibly strong, but a second Reaper is kind of funny and gives us good AoE damage. Runic. Runic is really never bad. Runic's one of the best relics in the game. Calling Bell could give us... I mean, what combo are we looking for? We're looking for anger spam. We're looking for anger spam, which means we need card draw probably and power. Inflame's not going to be enough, most likely. Runic for the card draw. We're going to anger spam. We need card draw. Early shop or late shop. We don't have any good rest into elite paths. Any path we take, we have to take an elite before a rest, which is quite brutal. We'll take this middle one with the early shot. Maybe it'll give us at least a potion to take into the elite. Now immediately this guy just comes out swinging. This guy's always a pain. It's that plate armor, man. Second disarm gives us the option, better stall options, if that's the way we need to go for anger to stack up. Dark Embrace hard counters this fight, by the way. Should have played that second disarm there probably instead. Yeah. Yeah, fire breathing Dark Embrace just insta wins this fight hard counter. We want to at least try to play a Reaper while they're vulnerable here. This is a good time for some health back. Some extra health back. We don't quite have enough to finish though, which means we end up paying with that health anyway. Unfort. Spot weakness. could be kind of what we need to go with an anger deck. Blood for Blood's just as good, if not better, but do I take Writhe? Writhe hurts, but it's okay. Relic to go with it. Apparitions probably don't pan out for me here. I might just lose this fight. To be honest with you, if I can't get anger stacked up in time, I probably lose this fight. Oh, I had enough to kill. That one's on me. There's a Reaper back around. They have, of course, a ridiculous amount of shields the turn the Reaper comes around. I could disarm him, but it's not going to make a difference because I died of 40 damage. Yeah. I did not play that one well, but I don't know if I was winning that fight. The Reapers were not going to be enough to take out the small guys. Having a single anger is just so slow to come online, and then a single rage to go with it, like with no card draw behind it, other than Runic Cube or whatever. That's rough. Let's go for one more. Again, an early shop with 250 gold is pretty appeasing. Or pretty appealing, I should say. Wow, that's a rough start and a rough roll. Especially if we're going to hit 2 shops here, because we could potentially pass on the first shop if we want to look for something crazy in the second shop. Reckless is pretty nice, gives us a lot of good setup options. We get Tungsten Rod, which is absolutely incredible. It's one of the best relics in the game, especially on Ironclad. On Ironclad, it is potentially broken, so we're going to take it, which probably means we do not path to this shop. We probably path to the ? Elite on the left, because we're not going to have a very strong deck to fight him with in the first place. Nor are we going to be full health. Flex could help us, but not that much. Right now, Flex helps us. Oh, we can get a strike out of the deck. Probably a good opportunity to do that. Hit another shop. Unfortunately, they do have Prismatic, which we cannot afford. Ooh, wait, hold on. A single combustion will always be good for us, because it'll just be a free 5 damage. Tungsten Rod, right? Will it not be a constant free 5 damage? Yeah. The Tungsten Rod, it will do a free 5 damage. Now, we can't stack a second combustion with that, I don't believe. Should I even vulnerable? I guess I do need a vulnerable here. Try to get some good damage off at least. If I have to take 20 this turn and next turn, I'd just die, but I may have to find lethal next turn. Ooh. That's lethal with combustion. Wow. Cut it close, Singing Bowl is nice. Shrug it off is quite nice. Transform a strike, probably, into a double tap. Not great. Right now, not terrible, I guess. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. We have kind of extra damage output and extra damage mitigation right now. A balanced combination. Ooh. Pommel. Pommel probably right now. Entrench isn't bad either. Pommel is just one of the better card draw options that we're going to get. It's a tough path, man. All the pathing was tough here. Try to take out the slime first if we can. We may weak the rat next turn. Or the mushroom. Yeah. Let's weak the mushroom. Just get him out. Take the mushroom hit and just focus on him. Boom. Kind of unnecessary the weak there, but armaments very good for us right now. $14 damage swing first turn is quite annoying. Now, playing multiple combustions, does it take it to lose 2 HP? Or does it just add to the damage, you know? Because that could be interesting. Rarely will you see multiple combustions anyway, but I guess we could. Exhume. We don't have anything good to exhume. Rage. Rage is not bad. It's not great. I mean, lose power pot, 93 gold, or a relic. I think power pot in this case for marbles against Knob. I think we have a tough time against Knob with no potions. We have Combust, I guess. Helps a little bit. If we would have drawn it earlier, it would have helped a lot more. We have to pretty much kill this turn, so... Regal Pillow's decent. Don't really get anything out of Feel No Pain right now. Bloodletting's not bad because it's only lose 2 HP for the same value. Which is probably worth it. We don't really need the power that much though. We could. We could end up needing the power. Definitely resting off Regal Pillow here. Do I just armaments pommel? I'm taking a hit here no matter what, man. A pretty fat hit. Should get him into split range here. We really don't want to, though. this turn we want to. And wow, that's so brutal, man. What is that? And terrible card draw. Okay, we get him to split to at least avoid taking some damage there. Wow. Fire breathing would have been nice for this fight for sure. Because we're just cooked here. Like as soon as he attacks, yeah, we're just cooked. Throw vulnerable on him, it won't make a difference. Yeah, got close, man. Tungsten Rod plus Combust was really nice for consistent damage. But outside of that, we're not able to draw anything to deal with Slime Boss. If we would have just drawn a Fire Breathing and an Evolve, maybe we could deal with Slime Boss pretty easily. Just a Fire Breathing, I think, would have dealt with him fine. Got an almost really good set of relics there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Shout out to the late night enjoyers of the Slay the Spire streams, because this is an incredible game, and Slay the Spire 2 is coming out on Steam this week, folks. So give it a look. We had one run go to the second boss fight on of Act 3. Man, that was so close. On the Ironclad, we will continue our attempts here soon. And then Watcher will work on them at some point. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us and stopping by. And all the extra Slay the Spire goons on the channel, folks. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Keep enjoying Spire, folks. Just keep enjoying Spire.